Welcome message from Byron Jones, MD of Media Business Services Company Limited, the organisers and rights owners of Phuket Raceweek. Hello and Swadee Kap. Organising an event during the COVID-19 situation has set many challenges, and having cancelled Phuket Raceweek 2020, we decided to push ahead with the 2021 event. That decision was treated as good news by the local sailors, who welcomed the chance to get back on the water away from the drudgery of the pandemic. Of course, we knew numbers would be down as travel was very restricted. The last weekend of August was set to stage Phuket Raceweek 2021, and the registration race venue supported by the Phuket Cruising Yacht Club. 10 boats entered the regatta, with a 7-boat multi-hull racing class and 3 boats in the monohull class, along with the local kiteboard and wing foiling enthusiasts set to join us on the Saturday. Following registration on Thursday the 26th of August, race day 1 was greeted with 6 to 7 knots of wind. PRO Simon James got the racing underway at 11 o'clock. Dan Fiddock and his sports boat Fugazi, skippered by Mark Pescott, had a tremendous performance with 2 wins and a 2nd place finish, as it leads the sports multi-hull class heading into day 2. Twin Sharks with Jason Corral on the helm managed to win the first race and secure 2nd place in the next races, putting Twin Sharks in 2nd overall. Bonza, which tends to excel in high winds, settled for 3rd spot, with Voodoo and its all-Filipino crew 4th. Alan Carwadine would skipper the boat he built, putting on a show, and guiding Dow Fiddock's Stealth 11.8 Saffron to 3 victories and a very impressive debut indeed. John Coffin's Fez, a Stealth 12.6 skippered by Mick Coleman, took 2nd place, while Glyn and Karen Rowland's Stealth Twister 2 took all 3 3rd place finishes. The racing is so close between the stealths that these positions were bound to change as the weekend progressed. The monohull class saw Niels Denglow's X3/4 ton Mark II yacht Phoenix capture all 3 races today. Paul Merry's Night Train, a Hans 415, and Java Yachting's Masalegre Steadfast 40 flip-flopped for 2nd and 3rd place in the first 2 races. Masalegre claimed the 2nd in the final race. Night Train ran into a little trouble and unfortunately did not finish the final race. Saturday the 28th of August brought exhilarating and further therapeutic relief caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, as the fleet enjoyed excellent weather conditions and winds around 12 knots. For the first time in Phuket Raceweek history, and possibly Thailand, an intriguing and challenging pursuit race was to be set. At 11 a.m. in a 12-knot breeze, PRO Simon James got the handicap pursuit race off, with boats starting at different times according to their handicap. With the slowest boat first, they all raced to the finish line on the far side of the island Kok Lon. Fugazi and the crew continued to perform well today, reaching speeds up to 20 knots, as did Bonza. The boat sped through the course. Fugazi took 1st and 2nd place finishes, giving it a 3-point advantage over Jason Corral's Twin Sharks. Bonza sits in 3rd spot in the sports multi-hull class division, a point behind Twin Sharks, and the all-Filipino crew on Voodoo 4th, 5 points behind Bonza. Alan Carradine continued to spin his magic today on Saffron, taking a 1st and 2nd place finish, keeping it in top spot. Fez, skippered by Mick Coleman, took the first race of the day from Saffron and sits 3 points behind the leader, while Glyn Rowland's Twister 2 secured a 2nd place finish in race 2 and sits 4 points back of Fez. In the monohull class, Neil Denglow's Phoenix continued to do what he does best, capturing 2 races today. Phoenix has now won all 5 races in its class and heads into the final day with a commanding 4-point lead. Java Yachting's Masalegre placed 2nd in both races today, while Paul Merry's Night Train claimed 3rd spot in both races, 3 points behind Masalegre. The pursuit race multi-hull division saw Fugazi, Saffron and Twin Sharks go 1, 2, 3, followed by Fez, Voodoo, Twister 2 and Bonza. In the monohulls division, Phoenix took first with Masalegre second and Night Train third. The post-race feedback was welcomed by the organisers, and as a first-time pursuit race, everyone agreed it is a good format for Phuket Raceweek. The final day of racing on Sunday, the 29th of August, after 2 days of excellent sailing conditions, meant a slight delay to the start time, until the wind picked up at 1:15. In what can only be described as champagne conditions, Mark Pescott did a superb job helming Fugazi as it edged out Warwick Downs Bonza to take the prestigious top spot in the OMR Sports Multi-Hull class, with Jason Corral's Twin Sharks and Jojo Taeyang's all-Filipino crew on Voodoo finishing third and fourth spot respectively. The three stealths were given 2 Windward and Leeward courses, giving them 7 races in total. Alan Carradine and his crew on Saffron turned in a masterful performance, winning all but 1 race to take first place in the OMR Cruising Multi-Hull class, with Fez skippered by Mick Coleman taking second spot and Glyn Rowlands on Twister 2 finished third. This was the tightest class by far, as the stealths finished just seconds apart in many of the races. Neil Denglow's Phoenix did not lose a race in the regatta, and in doing so added to his trophy case, winning the IRC monohull class. Java Yachting's Masalegre, with a crew that hadn't sailed together before, on the 3rd day were really getting it together and improving, allowing them to take second overall. Paul Merry's Night Train, a new and welcome participant to Phuket Raceweek, claimed 3rd spot in the monohull class. I want to express my thanks to all the sponsors. Racing was once again exceptionally organised by PRO Simon James and his on-water management team. Thank you, Simon. Our thanks must go to all of the sponsors that stepped up to help us to get the Phuket Raceweek 2021 underway. A special thanks also to Brent McInnes, Commodore of the Phuket Cruising Yacht Club, for hosting the event and sponsoring the Saturday evening. We look forward to seeing you in Phuket on the water. And don't forget, #Phuket Sailing.